Good afternoon, everyone. Could you please take your seats and we'll start in a minute? Students, family, and friends, welcome to the Honors Class of 2016 Medallion Ceremony. I am Dan Dougherty, and I have the privilege of being the Director of the Honors Program. To begin tonight's ceremony, it is my pleasure to introduce the Dean of Pennoni Honors College, Paula Morantz-Cohen. Dean Cohen.
Welcome, Pennoni Honors students. I want to begin by acknowledging the important people who are here to celebrate this occasion with you. First, parents and friends, thank you for supporting our graduates now and along the way. I'd also like to recognize the following groups who have helped make the college strong. And I'd ask those groups to please stand as I mention your names. Actually, not your names, but the groups themselves. We are trying to make this a more succinct ceremony. First, professors who teach and mentor for our college and who are here today. These are not only among the most gifted teachers at the university, they are also among the most devoted. They speak about their honor students with enthusiasm and admiration and are always telling me how much they love teaching you. Professors. Next, members of the Pennoni Advisory Board who have made the trek here to watch you graduate. We're fortunate to have a board that is unusually engaged with our college. I want to make particular mention of our benefactors, Chuck and Annette Pennoni, after whom the college is named. Please stand. I also want to acknowledge my good friend, our former provost, and the first dean of the Pennoni Honors College, who many of you may remember, Dr. Mark Greenberg. And finally, I want to thank our dedicated honors staff who have worked so hard to make your experience in our college worthwhile. And I should add, have worked tirelessly on putting this event together today. They, like our faculty, are deeply invested in your success. I can't tell you how often they talk to me about their pride in a student's achievement or their concern about a student's struggle. This is an exceptionally competent and caring group of people. Will the honor staff please rise? And now I get to you, our students who are graduating with honors or honors with distinction today. Being here means you have shown yourselves to be motivated beyond the norm. You are Drexel graduates and graduates of the Pennoni Honors College. It is our belief that the experience you have had here, whatever form it has taken, will be an important asset as you move through life. For many of you, your time in the honors program and honors college has had clear and immediate value. It has helped make you more confident, knowledgeable, and marketable people. You can measure the good that it has brought you. But even those of you who may think that the program hasn't made much of a difference, who feel you can't measure what its value is for you, will, I think, find that your time with us is a delayed good, that it will produce long-term benefits. I say this because I believe that through the Honors College and program, you have gotten a hint of what there is beyond your discipline and immediate interests and goals. This hint of a larger world of ideas and experiences will help bolster you at a later point in your life when you are faced with lethargy, boredom, or existential questioning. That is, when questioning the meaning and value of your lives. Most of us experience these feelings at some point. We wonder why we are doing what we are doing, whether it's worthwhile, whether we may have taken a wrong direction or wasted an opportunity. These kinds of thoughts occur to most people as things that once seemed vitally important lose some of their meaning and urgency. Maybe a reviving spark lies in having taken an Honors 200 course on humor or fashion. Maybe it was a late-night conversation you had with someone during your freshman year in Millennium. Maybe you took away a thought from a lunch and learn or a dean's tea, or were inspired by a colloquium, a research project, or a travel integrated course. Whatever it was, you have in you the possibility for the joy that exists outside your literal vocation and drive for material success. These experiences, even if only encountered briefly, can be built on. They are antidotes to depression and despair. They will not only make you better thinkers and more interesting people, they will nourish and sustain you in difficult times. The greater point is that having cultural, philosophical, and spiritual resources gives you freedom of a sort you wouldn't otherwise have. You can think for yourself, make the more concrete aspects of your life more meaningful, and be better sustained in the face of the disappointments and losses that you will inevitably face. You will be more understanding of the fact that life is not a straight line to success, but a meandering one, and that enjoying the detours and shifts in direction are to be accepted and, if possible, enjoyed. I want you to think of the Pennoni Honors College as a continuing resource. We as a staff will be glad to consult with you if you have questions or ideas you want to explore. Make an appointment to see us, if only just to talk. We also intend to institute more alumni programming, including coursework of the sort we think might be enriching to workaday lives. Please send us ideas, if you have them, of what you'd like us to do in this area. We're already planning an alumni event in Washington, D.C. prior to the election, so keep a lookout for information about that. Each year, when students graduate, we staff members feel a mixture of pride and sadness. We have become attached to so many of you, yet we also know that you have a destiny beyond us. We are always curious to know how that destiny begins to work itself out, and are proud that we have had a small role in helping make this happen. Congratulations, class of 2016. So I will now turn the microphone over to Dr. Dan Doherty, Director of the Honors Program, who will continue with the ceremony.
Thank you, Dean Cohen. Good evening again, everyone. I look forward to this evening every year as the culminating event of so many impressive honor students. I'd like to reiterate the comments given by Dean Cohen and congratulate the graduates and especially welcome the family and friends that are able to join us. In a few minutes, you will hear from Julia Wisniewski, who will speak to you about her honors experience. But before Julia speaks, I want to take a minute and pose a challenge to all the graduates, and that is to live a happy life. I know this is exactly the type of message required for a graduation ceremony and something you would expect to hear. And yes, because you are honor students, you may already be deconstructing that phrase and thinking, what is happiness? Or what does it mean to be alive anyway? But I want to suggest a very simple way to think about leading a happy life. We are only truly happy when our deepest desires and the world's greatest needs intersect. Is it easy to know when that happens? Of course not. Does it happen every day? Not likely. But seeking a happy life is ultimately what drives us, even if we do not know it. When we are truly happy, it means we have discovered ourselves, our full potential, and we and the world are better for it. So how can we understand the secret to a happy life? First, ask yourself, with all things being equal, what do I want in life? What is my deepest desire for what I want to be, for the career I'll hold, for the people I will love and keep around me, for the life I will lead? With time, I hope answers to those questions will become more and more clear to you. Similarly, ask yourself, what is the world's greatest need? Where is the opportunity for me to address that need? How might I do so? And what talents and experiences do I have that might help me address that need? Finally, where and how might that greatest need intersect with your greatest desire? That is where you will find a happy life. Understandably, this process is not easy, especially as your lives will unfold in ways unexpected. It requires knowledge of yourself and full engagement in the world. It also means that you will have to reflect upon your experiences and be deliberative in the decisions in your life. But you are honor students. You have already shown that you seek to be greater, and in that direction that you must continue. And it is in that spirit that I wish you all a life of true and profound happiness. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce your classmate and honoree selected to speak tonight to share her experiences as an honors student and member of the Pennoni Honors College. Julia Wisniewski is graduating with a dual BS-MS degree in psychology from the College of Arts and Sciences, along with a degree in teaching, learning, and curriculum from the School of Education, as well as being an honors with distinction recipient here today. Julia has been an integral part of the honors program since her freshman year. She has taken advantage of the breadth of opportunity honors has to offer, from honors colloquia to cultural events, and she will be missed as the best student employee in the dean's office. But we'll keep that our secret, okay? Perhaps more than her commitment to the Pennoni Honors College, anyone who knows Julia is instantly improved by her contagious smile, keen wit, and exuberant personality. It is my pleasure to introduce Julia Wisniewski.
Good evening, distinguished guest, Dean Cohen, Pennoni Honors staff, family, friends, and last but not least, welcome Honors Program graduating class of 2016. I am humbled to be standing in front of you today, sharing my Honors Program experiences with you. I can say without any hesitation that the Honors Program has been a second home to me, as I know to be true to many other graduates as well. I was an unsure, overwhelmed, nervous freshman the first time I stepped into the Pennoni Honors College main office. I was a 17-year-old student who just got hired as a work study and had very little idea of what the notion work study actually meant. I came from a high school filled with honors classes, honor societies, and clubs, and I was sure I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Boy, was I wrong. I spent the next 5 years learning from my peers, faculty, and staff members that the honors program was nothing short of extraordinary. You see, the honors program is a place where students, faculty, and staff all have the same drive to take action, extend their mind's boundaries, and never stop to cease asking questions and answering them. It's a place that allowed me to meet my 3 best friends, all on a Millennium Hall elevator, who I now call my family. It's a place that awarded me the opportunity to go see my first Philadelphia Orchestra concert, my first taste of Dutch cuisine, and experience my first trip to the Pennsylvania Ballet. I have had successes, made mistakes, and made memories, all while I had the honors community as my cheerleaders and support systems. Honors students, in the same vein, are unique. We are the kind of students who involve ourselves in community service, fellowship opportunities, and colloquia on top of our already massive workload. We will attend a Ticket Tuesday event before breakfast, TED Talks during our lunch hour, honors courses before dinner time, and outreach events on our weekends. We have also learned a great deal from our experiences here, and we can take these life lessons and use them as we go forward on to great things. Some life lessons I've learned here. Number 1, always be sure to know your CRN number when writing out your honors option. Real world translation, always come prepared. Number 2, always remember to pick up your deposit for Ticket Tuesday. Real world translation, never underestimate the value of a $20 bill. Number 3, don't wait to print out that midterm paper until the morning it's due. Chances are you will leave your ID in the laundry room and you won't be able to go to the honors lounge and print. Real world translation, don't procrastinate. Number 4, don't forget to bring a sweater to your honors class, even if it's 90 degrees outside. That seminar room gets chilly in the summer. Real world translation, always expect the unexpected. And most importantly, number 5, never be afraid to raise your hand and ask a question in that chilly seminar room. Chances are other people are wondering the same thing. Real world translation, never say sorry for wanting to know more and always be unapologetically hungry for knowledge. These are the life lessons we learned in the halls of Millennium after our 1 a.m. study sessions, the honors lounge in front of those large computer monitors, and in the seminar room amongst a diverse set of other honors students. I learned these lessons not only firsthand as an honors program student, but also as a work-study employee, and later as a graduate assistant for the program. Upon finishing my BSMS degree in education, I'm continuing to be a part of the diverse and talented family that is the Pennoni Honors College by joining as an honors program coordinator. I hope to one day look at a similarly overwhelmed 17-year-old freshman like myself and bestow wisdom like so many staff members have given me in the past. It is my continued privilege to have learned from and now work amongst such an inspirational staff. Thank you, Brian Kantorek, for offering that intimidated-looking 17-year-old girl a work-study interview. Your kindness and guidance throughout the past 5 years have been very meaningful to me. Thank you, Carly Maloney, for being such a wonderful role model and showing me what it means to be a strong, caring, and successful professional. Your leadership and support has truly made my experience as a student and coworker a spectacular one. Thank you to Dr. Doherty for giving me the assistance to grow professionally and providing me with unending insight. Thank you for always laughing at my abbreviations and lingo while simultaneously trying to decode them. To all the PHC staff, there are simply too many to name, thank you. I am truly lucky to work with such a warm and talented community each day. Thank you, Dr. Cohen. As Dean of the Pennoni Honors College, you have created a warm environment that many students call home through your dedication to education and inquiry. The faces of the honors program will always change, but the heart will remain the same. We, the class of 2016, are the faces of an important mosaic in the Pennoni Honors College history. Let nothing but success be in our future. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you so much, Julia. At this stage in our ceremony, we will be recognizing students who have made extraordinary achievement in various parts of the Pennoni Honors College. Please join me in welcoming Carly Maloney to the podium to present the Chuck and Annette Pennoni Award for service to the Honors College.
Good evening. I'm proud to present tonight's first award. The Chuck and Annette Pennoni Award for Service to the Honors College is given to a student who is not only a leader and active participant in the honors program, but also dependable, someone the staff can call upon to assist in various capacities when needed. This year's award is given to a student who has been actively engaged in the honors program since she first moved into Millennium Hall her freshman year. Energetic and bubbly, Lexi Olashitsky bounced into my office during her first week on campus, wanting to know how she could get involved. By a few weeks into her first term, Lexi had joined the Honor Student Advisory Committee, HSAC, and took on a leadership role, coordinating a toy drive to buy Christmas presents for families in need. Lexi's passion for and involvement in HSAC has grown over her time here, and she's climbed the ranks to become the organization's president, helping to build the organization from a small, fairly unknown group of students to a structured, successful, and exemplary organization that the honors program is very proud of. In addition to her involvement in HSAC, Lexi was an honors mentor to incoming freshmen, an honors cluster coordinator in Millennium Hall, and went on 3 honors alternative spring break trips, 2 of which I had the pleasure of accompanying her on. Through all this involvement, I've gotten to know Lexi very well. She's been an exceptional member of the honors program, a poster child for co-curricular involvement, and a champion for our mission. Lexi graduates this weekend with a Bachelor's of Science in Engineering, with minors in Business Administration and Legal Studies. Following graduation, she will start as an assistant project manager for Suvoda, a clinical trial software company. Lexi, we will certainly miss your enthusiasm, your ability to make everyone around you smile, and your passion for all the things that you love, especially the honors program. Thank you for being such a stellar student and a joy to work with, and congratulations. Don't break it.
I would like to invite Dean Cohen back to the podium to present the Dean's Award.
It is my pleasure to award the Dean's Award to 2 students who have taken the greatest advantage of the Pennoni Honors Program coursework. 2 students that I happen to have taught, although that didn't influence the choice here. Well, maybe slightly. The first, Allison Fuller. Allison has taken our courses, both our colloquia and our 1-credit courses, consistently during her time at Drexel, integrating them into her required coursework as a biology major and a star student athlete. She was a member of the field hockey team that won the CAA championship in 2012, the first in the program's history. I had Allison as both a freshman and as a senior, and she also happened to be a stellar panelist at our Free Speech on the College Campus conference in April. After graduation, Allison will be working in a lab and going on to graduate school in biology in the future. Our second Dean's Award recipient is Joshua Settlemeyer, who, unlike Allison, took the majority of his coursework rather late in his career at Drexel, but made up for it by taking such a large number of colloquia that his was truly an immersive honors senior year. Josh is also graduating a year early, which makes this even more impressive. I feel lucky to have had Josh in one of my classes as well. He's a finance major who will be working for Goldman Sachs in San Francisco upon graduation. If Allison and Joshua would please come up.
Next, I would like to present the Mark L. Greenberg Award for Academic Excellence to Tam Mai. This award is named after Dr. Mark Greenberg, who is the founding dean of the Pennoni Honors College. Unfortunately, Tam is not able to join us this evening because she is traveling internationally. Tam is being recognized this evening for her exemplary academic achievement within both the university and the honors program. Tam is graduating with a 4.0 grade point average, one of very few graduating seniors this year with a perfect academic record. She will be graduating honors with distinction with a BS in economics. Tam was able to achieve this goal within honors even though she applied as a sophomore, so she had less time to do all of this. She chose a major in economics because, as she says, it is a unique discipline that employs rigorous mathematical methodologies to answer social questions. She also minored in finance and Chinese. The latter, she explains, was made possible by additional work she did in several honors projects. This coming fall, Tam will enter a PhD program in economics at Columbia University. Please join me in recognizing Tam Mai as the recipient of this year's Mark L. Greenberg Award for Academic Excellence. Would Dr. Suzanne Rochelot please come to the podium to recognize the first graduating class of Supernova students.
Today, we are recognizing 9 graduating seniors who are the first to achieve the new recognition as Supernova Fellow. Each of these students has, over the course of their undergraduate education, incorporated undergraduate research as the major thread linking their undergraduate endeavors. They have participated in faculty-mentored research as STARS and in co-op, have presented research at professional and undergraduate conferences, and have displayed exemplary leadership to their peers and to the general Drexel community. We are extraordinarily proud of each of them as they leave Drexel to pursue the next chapter of their lives. 5 of the students will be pursuing doctoral degrees, 3 will be pursuing medical degrees, and 1 will be pursuing a master's degree in computer science. The Supernova Fellow Medal that they are receiving is in the shape of a star and has the Drexel dragon on the front. On the reverse are the words, Drexel University, Pennoni Honors College, Supernova Fellow. Each of the following students will receive the Supernova Fellows Medal to be worn at graduation, and I know that each of them represents the best that is Drexel. Grant Grotheson, Biology, Ziyin Huang, Materials Science and Engineering, Sarah Kushner, Computer Science, Shiyang Matt Lin, Biology, Bindal Mekwana, Psychology, Anjali Patel, Chemical Engineering, Aravind Punakumati, Biomedical Engineering, Jenna Shabdak, Electrical Engineering, and Elizabeth Solger, Biology. Will the Supernova Fellows please stand and be recognized?
Please join me in welcoming Jennifer Leck to present the Fellowship's Graduation Award.
Good evening. During her time at Drexel, Ivy Coberlin has distinguished herself not only through her academic achievements, but also her sincere passion for engineering solutions to improve the lives of people around her. She has demonstrated resilience and resourcefulness in the pursuit of her goals. In addition to co-ops at Merck and Teleflex, Ivy completed internships with the Implant Research Center and was an active member of Drexel's Engineers Without Borders and Student Global Advisory Board. She has put in the hard work of competitive applications, receiving a highly competitive Whitaker International Undergraduate Fellow Scholarship to work as an engineer with Power Up Gambia. Throughout the application process, even when results did not meet expectations, she was able to see the bigger picture and found value in the process, which helped her to dig deep to truly consider fundamental questions like who am I, why am I this person, and who do I want to be? Along the way, Ivy has been generous in lending support to others, in her department through extracurricular activities and as a fellowships ambassador for our office. Despite her full schedule of courses, labs, and engagement, she has consistently made time to reach out, offer advice, and encourage other students to pursue their ambition through fellowships. Ivy recently completed a senior design project designing a drop foot brace for use in developing countries, and will soon be starting a new position as new product development engineer with Terumo Medical Corporation. We're incredibly happy for her. The Fellowships Office feels privileged to have had the opportunity to work closely with Ivy as an applicant and as a peer mentor. For her advocacy of all aspects of fellowships culture, we celebrate her with the Fellowships Graduation Award. Congratulations, Ivy.
Let's give all of our award winners one more round of applause, please. The final stage of our ceremony is to confer recognition of students graduating with honors and honors with distinction. Could Dr. Richelieu please come forward and prepare to read the names of graduating students? First, we will recognize students graduating with honors with distinction. Following, we will recognize students graduating with honors. Kevin, you're not a mind reader? No, I'm just kidding with you. Ben, would you mind coming down and escorting the first graduates up? Trust me, we've done this before, believe us. Okay. So students graduating honors with distinction, please start to come up.
Julia Grace Wisniewski, with distinction. Allison N. Fuller, with distinction. Joshua Patrick Settlemeyer, with distinction. Kevin Trigone Lefchek, with distinction. Kevin Patrick Resiver, with distinction. Damian John Turchi, with distinction. Dana Jacqueline Bronin, with distinction. Krunal Patel, with distinction. Ariel Ibrunahim, with distinction. Anami S. Patel, with distinction. Sabrina R. Douglas, with distinction. Arvind Sandilya Punakumati, with distinction. Zian Huang, with distinction. Elizabeth R. Solger, with distinction. Cassandra Noel Moyer, with distinction. Gregorius Papadourakakis III, with distinction. Matt Lynn, with distinction. Somya Sukur, with distinction. Lakshuna Senthilkumar, with distinction. Kirpal Kochar, with distinction. Kenneth Giovanni Rodriguez, with distinction. Daniel Wayne Lawrence, with distinction. Nicholas Anthony Pescatori, with distinction. Stephanie A. Costa, with distinction. Stephanie Ann Farrell, with distinction. Nicholas J. Ganji, with distinction. Victor Hannah Batavse, with distinction. Andrew Gabriel Sierri, with distinction. Rika Duchurala, with distinction. Kelsey Rose Holman, with distinction. Kevin J. Jablanowski, with distinction. Marissa Lynn Neal, with distinction. Kiran Vasudevan, with distinction. Veronica Lakopitova, with distinction. Belinda C. Lester, with distinction. Richard Michael Dambra, with distinction. Elizabeth Choi Kwong, with distinction. Ariel H. Pollock, with distinction. Sue Wang, with distinction. Deborah Capillo, with distinction. Victor J. Micucci, with distinction. Aaron C. Hartman, with distinction. Stephanie Brianna Colias, with distinction. Ellen Nicole Scott, with distinction. Ryan Michael Schrader, with distinction. Sarah M. Griggs, with distinction. Stephen John Jaworski, with distinction. Abigail Elizabeth Mudd, with distinction. David Michael DeLeon, with distinction. Sandra C. Petrie, with distinction. Maria Teresa Mick, with distinction. Rawan Fatih Shrain, with distinction. David C. Rodak, with distinction. Kimberly K. Chan, with distinction. Alexis Jacqueline Sermier, with distinction. Sarah Elizabeth O'Brien, with distinction. Tiffany C., with distinction. Aiden Kurtalia, with distinction. Sophia O. Zakarchuk, with distinction. Catherine Elizabeth Stauffer, with distinction. Julie Elizabeth Spear with distinction. Stephanie M. Tauscher with distinction. Shravani N. Birewar with distinction. Alyssa S. Rappaport with distinction. Allison D. Hart with distinction. Benjamin D. Yezuita with distinction. Andrew J. Wells with distinction. Nicole Ferraro with distinction. Daniel Woonhwa Stenger with distinction. Kiera Beth Bohan with distinction. Elizabeth A. Gilligan with distinction. Jacob Daniel Petrosky with distinction. David John Zilli with distinction. Faith C. Roser with distinction. Sarah Michelle Margulis with distinction. Emily Rose Dubelbeis with distinction. Pranathi Shriputi with distinction. Melissa M. Huthampura with distinction. Alyssa Ryan Lipshay with distinction. Elizabeth Ryan Slenker with distinction. Melissa Lee Silvestrini with distinction. Suchin A. Gandhi with distinction. James Ashwin with distinction. Michael John Politz with distinction. Raymond Joseph Siebert with distinction. Ashwin Raju with distinction. Jenna Marie Shabdak with distinction. Brandon Zachary Katz with distinction. Eric W. Hartman with distinction. Tracy Young with distinction. Amanda E. Kraft with distinction. Nabil Shadman with distinction. Jasleen Kaur Chowra with distinction. Zachary E. Henrich with distinction. Jacob Aaron Havens with distinction. Rebecca Yao with distinction. Kristen Marie Pallion Lays with distinction. Alice Onon Inoue with distinction. Emma H. Rakestraw with distinction. Thomas J. Thompson with distinction. Jillian C. Adair with distinction. Samuel Montague Boyce with distinction. Christina Baversdorf with distinction. Danielle Cott with distinction. Jocelyn Maria Joseph with distinction. Daniel V. Pinto with distinction. Megan Christine Raver with distinction. Paul A. de Vassal with distinction. Peter A. Jewell with distinction. Emma Kathleen Fowler with distinction. Priya Ramachandrula with distinction. Sneha Ramachandrula with distinction. Natasha Basu with distinction. Aswad F. Rahman with distinction. Rushika Banatgar with distinction. Rita Atif with distinction. Mary Elizabeth Stickney with distinction. Heather M. Crick with distinction. Dipesh Bhakta with distinction. Jasmine Mavani with distinction. Mira Varshnaya with distinction. Okay. Katerina Rita Razor. Nicholas James Giappatoni. Melina Marandola. Andrew J. Raffa. Alexis Jacqueline Olashewski. Melissa Morgano. Krista Morgano. Ivy Lindsay Koberling. Michael Alexander Vargas. Karina Lynn Cleffy. Sonia Michelle Griesemer. Erin Nicole Siegel. Hannah Virginia Donnelly. Alekia Mangalapalli. Suchi M. Desai. Andrew James DeMeo. Kyle L. Raskin. Dimitri C. Madonis. Brian Lorenzo Holmes. Samantha Zimmer Brown. Jordan Forrest Pollock. Eric Michael Pecci. Alexis Mary Valaika. Krupa Shah. Stacy A. Thomas. Ishao Young. Ling Queen Teen. Wele Yu. Jennifer Lamb. Mega Verma. Hi. Anisha R. Sukernurni. Victoria Chan. Alexander Jason Wexler. Theodore James Rutledge. Adam Mahmood. Ashley Jean User. Chelsea Lynn Galdi. Aiden T. Hamilton. Bindle K. McWana. Grant Peter Grotherson. Zachary J. Stockmull. Sarah Ann Kushner. Celia Pauline Yeager. Joseph Matthew Denshaw. Austin George Kuba. Trevor P. Bloomfield. Jamie Elizabeth Batcher. Justin Michael O'Connor. Alexandru Nedelku. Sharmeen Islam. Sanjana Raj. Amanda Rose Ondash. Peter Alexander Espinoza. April Faith Bauer. Mi Ha Vu. Johanna M. DiNardo. Nicole Elise Beckman. Ten Nguyen. Minky Kim. Edward Lai. Yvonne Tsang. Sefi Palos. Unushri Guha. Isabella Fitanza. Catherine Stevens. Jordan Dina Jobs. Halima Olapande. Jessica K. Eng. Heidi Baines Mayuth. Brian William Bucci. Amy Michelle Keever. Gina Marie Savarese. Mark Canavo Orley. Stephen Paul Schwartz. Katie Falcone. Evan James Lynn. Demetrios C. Arantoulis. Andrew F. Feldman. Jacqueline R. King. Nirali Pandya. Shruti K. Santosh. Brian Lee. Adam Louis Berkowitz. Lauren Elizabeth Ryan. Deeksha R. Sarma. Ria Moherka. Raffy Taffy. What? Gary Harris Reef Garber. Louis Andre Shetley. Stephen Z. Liu. Niti Vora. Poonam Patel. Girija Harihanan. Samantha Ann Holmes. Jessica E. Meyerson. Janet Hong Tran. Margaret Catherine Buell. Stephen A. Konopka. Brian C. Antonic. Elijah G. Cohen. Leonard C. Knittel. Kevin A. Minsker. Nathan Thomas Free. John P. Grillo. Christina B. Conrad. Jayana Rachel Friedman. Larissa Bunziak. Christina Catherine Ignasiak. Wei-Chin Zhou. Rachel Wisniewski. Jui D. Motiani. Sheila Preethi Paushik. Brooke E. Hayslip. Gemma M. Frost. Nora Elizabeth Goldberg. Daniel Forrest Lipschutz. Calvin Thomas Winkleman. Nicholas Robert Sukenik. Sarah Patricia Goldchar. Chad William Schmidt. John Thomas Quagliello Jr. Katie Mae Smith. John Santangelo. Robert John Liberatore. Samantha L. Schneider. Jenna Bishnard. Robert L. Keene. William J. McDonald. Dominic J. Falcone. Michael A. Giangiordano. Amara J. Wukuku. Kristen Schreier. Lauren Haley Altman. Nicholas Andrew Coyle. Joshua Ruben Dienstman. Andrew Joseph Gunias. Laura Victoria Allen. Keith M. McKenzie. Brandon Allen Rupert. Danielle Nicole Sisk. Jeffrey Allen Christick. Evan Michael Ostro. Michael Anthony Lento, Jr. Michael R. Flanagan. Abby Shenmugen. Allison E. Tipton. Cassandra Ruth Proofer.
It's not here. That's strange. So now let's end by applauding our wonderful, talented students. So, thank you for attending Drexel, our honors students. We wish all of you well, and please, as I said, keep in touch as you move through life. Check back with us. Come and talk to us, consult us, mentor our students. We really want to see you again. And now, as we're ending, we invite you all to go, to proceed to the hallway, parents and friends. Our student volunteers will guide you to the buses, and you should, if you don't have your cars, board the shuttle buses to go back to the main building where we're going to have a wonderful reception. Meanwhile, our honors graduates should remain here for a group photo, and they will take other buses back and will join you in a little while at the main building. So we're all going to gather for a group picture, but everyone else should proceed out to the hallway and you'll be directed to the buses. Thanks again for coming.
So again, graduates, you can stay seated, okay? We're going to get together for a group photo. But we invite the rest of the guests to start to make their way back.